Welcome to the Skill Builders for Large Group Presenters, and I want to let you know I'm really glad you're here. I have a great deal of respect for your ministry. Now, some of you have been doing this for a while, and you feel very comfortable up front in front of other people, and particularly the heart of one of the most challenging audiences, and that's kids. Some of you have been doing this a long time, and you feel very comfortable up in front of people, but others, you may just be starting, or maybe you have experience and you still just get the big butterflies before you get up in front of an audience. And for you, I really want to give you a lot of encouragement. I want to tell you a story that happened 2 weeks ago. My wife gave me the ultimate compliment. She said, "Roger, do you know that Nick is better at large group presenting than you are?" And that's an ultimate compliment for me. Because it's you having success in your ministry, especially when you develop your own skills. And it comes with experience, doesn't it, Nick? I'd like to give you the foundations for what it will take to be an effective large group presenter. First of all, you need to prepare yourself. Now that means that you're going to have to very clearly know what your purpose is. Your purpose is two things. You've got to present God's truth, and that is one of the highest callings of your entire life. Regardless of your vocation, when you're presenting God's truth, it's at the top of the food chain in terms of priorities. The second thing you're going to do is not just present God's truth, you're going to present it to kids with the purpose of engaging them. You're not going to just talk at them against the rules. You connect with them, and we're going to show you a little bit about that. But this purpose of presenting God's truth and connecting with kids is something bigger than what you can, by your own wit and wisdom, do, because you're connecting something spiritual. That means you need to know that spiritually you're connecting God's truth. It's something that's bigger than you are. And I love this verse in Philippians 2:15. He says this, "You're going to shine like stars. You're going to shine like stars among the world as you hold forth the word of life." The power is not going to be in your own words or presentation. The power is going to be in God's word. You just want to do it the very best way you can. All right? Now, if that's the case, always keep in mind, if that's my purpose, I need to have one eye to heaven saying, "God, help me." And you'll probably have that natural prayer when you first step up in front of a group of kids, and especially if it's a rambunctious group of kids. "God, help me." Realize you're dealing with something spiritual. You'll need to spend time praying. Pray not just for your message, pray for the kids so that something spiritual is conveyed. When you're praying and when you're thinking of your presentation, reduce it down to one main theme, one main take-home. If you get that one main take-home point, that's what God is asking you to give to the kids that day. I find sometimes for me, as I'm giving a presentation, I'll be going along and I'll be enthralled with all the details of trying to get the Bible event presented in an animated way, and maybe I may not be connecting with the kids, and then it'll hit me, oh, what's the main point of the story? And I might switch my tone of voice and say, "Listen, what I'm going to say is very, very important. God's got a plan for you. God's got a plan for you. Now, why does that come to the front? Because that week I've been praying about that one main thing God wanted me to give those kids." So as I prepare myself, I'm going to know my purpose, I'm going to be praying about it, and I'm going to have one succinct idea. With that in mind, now let's talk about the next phase of my preparations.